Right, so Deeks, a 1-1 draw to 9-men Grantham Town here. Just give us your verdict on that performance.
To be honest with you, first half I thought, we were the better side. I thought they moved the ball very, very well, caused them a lot of problems. It was a good game first half. I think we scored probably one of the best goals we've scored since I've been here. The move was fantastic, great header by Al. And then, obviously the referee's decisions changed the game. Me personally, I don't know if that was a sending off or not. In my opinion, I was close to it. I didn't think it was. I thought it was a yellow card. Let's get on with the game. But like probably us on Saturday, where you give the referee a decision to make. So I felt that was a little bit harsh on their part, to be fair. And it kind of changed the complexion of the game. They just sat in, and it became very, very difficult to break them down. And credit to them, we did that on Saturday. We earned a 1-1 draw away from home. They've done the same to us today. You feel disappointed that you've not got the 3 points when you're playing against, especially 9 men at the end later on. But you have to give credit to them in the way that they defended, and probably we need to be a little bit better in the offensive and put some more balls into the box and cause a little bit more pressure on them. I thought Dan Astead dealt with any cross that came in, apart from the one we scored very, very well. He's an experienced keeper. So I said to the lads, sometimes you've just got to, when teams are sitting in against you, you've just got to put balls into the box and put pressure on teams. We moved it well. Second half, we just couldn't break them down. So yeah, it's a little bit frustrating, but we've not lost a game again. We've played 2, drawn 2. So I said when we go up a league, they're the fine margins. You've got to be able to make better decisions in certain areas, and they know that. But they've worked hard tonight, and I think there was a better side on reflection for especially the first half, and then obviously second half we had 95% of the ball. So I can't really fault them in terms of their effort tonight.
And like I said, Alex was on the score sheet in the first half. What do you think that'll do for his confidence now that he's got his first goal in the league moving forward?
Yeah, I think any striker is confidence based. I don't think you can ask anybody scoring goals for a striker. It's a magic formula. Keeping clean sheets for a goalkeeper, I know, is a magic formula. So yeah, it was doing the world of good. Took it very, very well. And I kind of said to him, just be in the middle of the sticks when the ball comes in, and you'll score a lot of goals this year. And he did that tonight. Fantastic header. Like I said, the build-up play was fantastic. And it was a great goal to watch, to be fair, and I can't wait to watch it back on the VO. Alright, we've not won the game, but I was really pleased with the way we played tonight.
And you had 5 changes coming into the match. Tyrese slotting into centre-back, who I feel played quite well. But what was the reason behind those 5 changes?
I just felt, with the games coming thick and fast, unfortunately we're still missing Rod. Sam took a knock on Saturday. Kieran's been ill. Jebo's injured, he's out. Romain's still out injured with his back. So we're carrying a lot of injuries already early on. So it was kind of, throwing Tyrese back into the deep end. But I thought he did well. He did very well in what he had to do. I think, you look at the squad again, it just shows us the strength and depth that we have, that we can make those 5 changes and still look a very, very good side. I was going to put Jermaine Hollis on tonight, and I think, looking at the games coming up thick and fast, we're going to utilise Jermaine. So again, it was just based on the fact that we've got a lot of injuries, and it was needs must tonight.
And obviously coming in off the back of that draw at the weekend with Bridlington, you think it was important the lads put on a good performance today, just to show they're resolute?
Yeah, I think so. I think they played well Saturday. Like I said before the sending off, we was in the ascendancy. We was a better side in my opinion, by a mile. They didn't know what to do, and we was causing havoc. Again, the same tonight. First half, I thought we created some really good chances. They've had a couple of pot shots from distance, which is comfortable for Willow to palm away. Restricted to them in the first half, and it's our own mistake. And I said to the lads, they go up a level, you play against better players, a lot of quality players that have played in the championship and on the way down. They're going to punish you. But it's them fine moments in games that we need to manage a little bit better. The final passes that we get into great positions and they're just overhit or they're just behind somebody, and that'll come. It's early days. Like I said, I'm really pleased with the way that they've played the last couple of games. And I've just said to them there, now if you haven't got any belief that you can go and play in this league, which I always knew they could from last year, you should do now, because you've gone up against a very, very good side tonight in Grantham, and to be fair, there was a better side. So they've got to take confidence from that moving into the weekend. We'll work on a few things in training again, but like I said, it's early days, and sometimes it takes you 2 or 3 games to get into it.
Yeah. And obviously you spoke about it a bit, but the experience of some of the Grantham players was obviously evident today, that they've managed to claw a point from that. But do you think it'll be a big learning curve for the squad to sort of never back down in a way?
This team will never back down, that. They'll never give up. They'll keep fighting. If we were 3-0 down, they'll keep fighting. that's the beauty of this team. You know, we do things a little bit different here. We don't have a massive wage budget. We don't go and spend a load of money on players like some teams do. We are together. We work on things. We coach people. I think, you know, it's evident to see now this group will never back down and never give in. They'll always try and win the game. And sometimes it don't go your way. But I think the last 2 games we could have walked away with 6 points and nobody could have batted an eyelid and gone, well, to be fair, they didn't deserve that. We did. It's just tonight, you know, you've got to give them credit. They've defended very, very well. And restricted us to limited opportunities in the second half. So they'll learn from it. We've got some young players out there, but that's the beauty of it. They're only going to get better as well.
Yeah, so that's obviously 2 draws in 2 matches now in the league, but now back into the FA Cup preliminary round at the weekend against Quorn, obviously familiar foe with them in the league last season. Will we expect to see any changes to the squad at all going into that one?
Again, we'll assess the lads and see what everyone's feeling on Thursday. You know, Jamie Maguire's played 3 games on the bounce at 38, so he's probably got some sore legs. But we'll see what it's like on Thursday. Again, like I said, that's the beauty of having this squad. I trust them all equally. Whoever comes in, obviously we're going to be without Bradders for this suspension, so there's one off the list. But you know, yeah, we'll have a look at it. We'll see how we're going to set up for Saturday. But again, I said to the lads in there, the beauty of it is you feel disappointed. It's good that you feel disappointed that you haven't won the game. That just shows they've got the desire and the heart to go and do it again, and that's more important for me. And I said take the confidence and positives from that game, and we're going into Saturday, which is going to be an FA Cup tie. I'm sure it'll be a good game. You know, they've started well in their league. I'm sure it'll be a decent game. So we're looking forward to it.